Welcome to another POV edition of Rick's Kitchen. It's way too hot to be cooking today. Welcome to another Welcome to another POD. Fuck me. God damn. Welcome to another POV edition of Rick's Kitchen. Isis Taylor. On today's episode, I'm gonna show you how to fucking shit. Really? I can't do it? Welcome to another POV edition of Rick's Kitchen, Isis Taylor. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make your own ice cream, and with the remaining batter, I'm going to show you how to make a NoBake cheesecake. Let's get started. Welcome to another POV edition of Rick's Kitchen. It's way too hot in California right now. Actually in Southern California, so today's going to be the hottest, and it's barely 11, and it's basically like 100 degrees plus. I really don't want to cook. So instead, I'll show you guys how to make your own ice cream. Awesome. Perfect timing for this type of season. The only thing you're going to be cooking is your blueberry jam or your blueberry syrup or whatever the hell I'm going to make. Don't worry, you'll figure it out. Anywho, what you're going to need is 2 cans of condensed milk, 1 can of coconut cream, 2 sticks of these cream cheese, a bag of blueberries, and that's basically it. Depending on what else you want to put in your ice cream, I'm making this specific one. I'm making a blueberry cream cheesecake ice cream. So it should be interesting. Another thing you're going to want to hopefully use, if you don't have one of these, you can just use your blender, is a food processor. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and start with a blueberry jam or blueberry syrup. So let me go ahead and start this thing and I'll show you what to do. Alright, so we're going to start this off with a small little saucepan like that. And then we're going to put 1 cup of this 100% raw cane sugar. Don't like usually cooking with sugar, but it's not too bad. After that, we're going to add a cup of the blueberries. Let's try to get in there. Okay, once you got that in there, you're going to dump that in there like so. You can go ahead and put another one if you want. Another half of this cup. So this is basically like a good 1.5 cups of blueberries. So you're just going to let this kind of come together until it forms a good syrup. I'm doing this with one-hander. Don't know why I like saying one-hander, but hey, it's already looking good. So it won't kind of crystallize on you like that. You're going to want to stir it. So let me get a spoon and we'll get this going. So after the sugar has melted and the blueberries have broken down a little bit, that's how it's going to look, like that. The sides may get a little bit crystallized with the sugar. You just got to, right off the bat, always got to kind of mix it, not let it set in the bottom, or else you're going to have this problem like I have. But it's all good. We're just going to continue letting this cook a little bit, and just going to put it on the lowest setting. Sorry for the messy mess here. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and start with the cream portion of our ice cream. We're going to be using these 2 condensed milks and coconut cream with the cream cheese. So let's get those in there and I'll show you what to do. So once you've gotten all your ingredients in there like so, the condensed milk, the coconut cream milk, and the 2 lovely cheesecake sticks, cream cheese sticks I should say, we're going to go ahead and blend it. So let's go ahead and do that. Power on and blend. Something's gone awry. Let me try to fix this and I'll be right back. And that's how it looks when it's all incorporated and nicely mixed in together. So once you have this mixture, I know it looks all gloopy and stuff, but once it solidifies in the freezer, it's going to look a lot better. So let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Alrighty, so the last ingredient that we're going to put in here, at least for my ice cream, I'm going to put these shortbread cookies. It's going to give it the illusion of a gingerbread cheesecake. You know what I mean. Anywho, I'm going to use this little bullet contraption here to pulverize these guys. Let me go ahead and do this and show you how it looks so you guys won't have to hear that loud noise. Alright, so basically that's what you're going to be going for. That type of grainy, not too mulched up. Have some big pieces in there so you can enjoy those big pieces in your ice cream. So let me go ahead and show you how I like to construct this. Alrighty, after that you're going to put in just a spoonful of this cookie crumbled stuff on top. Just make sure you have enough on all the surface area. Focus. 1 minuto per favor, there it is. Oops. Okay. And once you've gotten like the majority of that surface there, you're going to ladle in the rest of it. So basically that's how you're going to do it. You're going to try to layer it on. If your jam is a bit too runny, unfortunately it's going to look like that, how mine looked. If yours is a bit too thick, then yours is going to be fine. Let me go ahead and finish this up and show you what to do next. Alright, so once you've gone to the top of that jar or whatever you're having it in, you're going to lightly mix it. Just going to bring all the bottom stuff from the bottom and just incorporate everything. You're going to lightly mix. So just bring it on top like so. Don't mix it too much. Okay, and that's it. We're going to go ahead and freeze it. Try to freeze it for at least a good 20-30 minutes. Going to always check back on it and mix it up so it doesn't get too clumped up. But since we added a lot of cream to this, it's not going to get too solid. It's going to kind of stay with this consistency of ice cream. But basically, that's how you make your own ice cream. We're going to wait a couple hours, I'm sorry, not hours, just a couple of 30 minutes, a good hour, might as well say a good hour with the 30-minute check in there and mix, and we're going to see how it looks once it's all solidified. But wait, what are we going to do with the rest of this cheesecake ice cream batter? What are we to do? I know! We're gonna make us a goddamn no-bake cheesecake. What you're gonna need for that is clear gelatin. Clear gelatin you can basically find at any, hopefully at any store, any supermarket store. Make sure it's unflavored, it's clear. That's gonna help it solidify and give it a nice cheesecake base. Now, I could show you how to make your own graham cracker crust, or you can just go buy one like I did. Of course it's always best to always make one on your own, but since this is a hot day, I really don't want to bake anything. The only ended up cooking was my blueberry jam there, so I just want to keep my cooking at a minimum. Of course, if you want to make your own graham cracker, you're going to basically get graham cracker, pulverize it like you saw me do the other cookies, a cup of butter, and a cup of sugar, brown sugar. Mix that all together, compress it down to a shape like this, and bake in the oven for about 10-20 minutes at 350 degrees until it gets nice and firmed up like that. And there you have your graham cracker crust. I'm not going to do it, it's too hot. Anywho, let me go ahead and start this off. Alright, so when you're doing your clear gelatin, you're going to want to follow the directions. I added just a third of a cup of coconut sugar, that's why it looks like this color. and we're just gonna wait until it solidifies and looks more like a gelatin. And that's gonna take about 10 minutes. So a couple more minutes left. Alrighty, so once your gelatin and cheesecake mixture has completely nicely come together like that, we're gonna go ahead and add it to the graham cracker crust. So let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna be a little hard. Just one hand and keep a good put on there, so bear with me. Ooh. Let's just hope yours looks a lot better than mine. Mine is a bit runny. Well, one can only hope for the best. So we're both learning, or hopefully you're learning something. Anywho, we're gonna put this in the fridge for about a day or so and let that nicely come together. That nicely packed and ready to go, ready to serve, which is going to take a day. We're going to go ahead and put the blueberry jam or syrup that I created for the ice cream just on top of here, just like it's going to look really good. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bonus ice cream flavor time. Yeah, these are medicated cookies that I made earlier last Friday, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and crumble these up and make me an ice cream out of it. Medicated cookies and cream cheese cake ice cream. That sounds really good, actually. So basically, you're gonna want to do is crush these up into little bits. Same thing. Be better if you had two hands, like I always say, but F it. Fuck it. Damn it. We're gonna do it like how we're gonna do it. Hopefully it's not too shaky for you guys. So we're gonna crumble it as much as we can. I'm not trying to get our fingers dirty or contaminate the lovely cookies crumble stuff that we're creating here. And there you go. So same thing as last time. We're going to have our container here. We're going to have this here. We have a little bit left. So we're just going to go ahead and pour it in there. Just a little bit at a time. Okay. And remember I said I didn't want to use my hands? That's going out the door. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Very nice. My own personal ice cream. Make your own personal ice cream. It's not that hard. Hell, you can even do it with peanut and banana. Freeze the bananas. I'll even show you how to do that later. But basically, you freeze the bananas. You wait for it to freeze overnight. Then you put it in a food processor like mine and mulch it on up. You mulch it on up. And then you combine it with the peanut butter, and then voila, there you have your peanut butter and banana ice cream. And you just use those two ingredients, peanut butter and banana. Awesome. Anywho, we're gonna continue to layer this in like so. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Try not to make a mess. Put the rest of these cookie crumbles in there. Medicated cookie crumbles. Medicated cookie crumbles. Sorry about that. I didn't even notice that I was making a shitty camera angles. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, we're gonna add the rest of the mixture here. Alright, and finish it on off with the rest of these crumbles. Medicated cookie crumble. I know what I'm showing you is so riveting. Awesome. Awe-inspiring. Epic even. Nah. Men can dream. Anywho, we're gonna add the last bit of the cream there. Sorry, last bit of the cream there. And drip, 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 drip. Alright, and there you have it. Medicated cookies and cream cheese cake. Ice cream. Dope! We're just gonna put that in the freezer and check back on it every so often so it doesn't get all freezer burned. When you're trying to prevent freezer burn, all you gotta do is get a Ziploc bag, put your ice cream in it, and it doesn't get burned. Isn't that awesome? You'll learn a lot of things with me. Anywho, let's check back on that in a few hours, or in an hour or so. We'll see back. Alright, so the original recipe calls for one of these, a condensed milk, a cream milk, or a heavy cream milk, or in this case, what I like to use is coconut milk, and a cup of coconut cream, and 1 cup of coconut milk, which I ended up having to put in there and mix it with did the same thing with the other ice cream as well. But anywho, once you've gotten all that mixed in and this is solidified a little bit better, you're gonna grab yourself a little Ziploc bag, put whatever graham cracker cookies you want to put in there, and just fist the shit out of it. Punch it, whatever, crumble it. You know what the fuck I'm saying. Don't try to crumble it. Don't try to overdo it. You're gonna want to leave a little bit uneven pieces out there, just so it can taste even better in this awesome ice cream. So basically, you take this mixture here. Let me switch hands. Sorry about the super close up there. And dump this in there like so. Don't overmix it. Once you have everything in there, don't overmix it, just dump it in there. Zip it back up. Let me do it with 2 hands. Okay, once you got it in there, you're just gonna mix it in every so, not too much, like that. Okay, you're gonna put this right back in there, and once this is nice and solidified to an ice cream consistency, we're gonna take it out, and we're gonna do the taste test. After all said and done, I couldn't really wait any longer, so I let it get to a better consistency, but it tastes amazing. The blueberries actually taste like a blueberry cheesecake. And the cookies and cream cheese one kind of tastes more like banana, peanut butter, and chocolate chips. So it just changes to that one. But it's still really freaking amazing. You should give it a shot. Any combination you want. Sundaes, anything you want to put in there. Avocado ice cream, actually. I'm going to try to do that next time. But yeah, let's check on the cheesecake. Alrighty, the following day, I ended up putting one of these saran wraps on top so that the top wouldn't get all nasty looking gloopy. But let's see how this looks. I also put the blueberry icing jam, whatever it's called, into this just so it can stay fresh. So let's take this off here. Ooh, very nice. Not bad for my first time actually trying to do NoBake cheesecake here. A little bit ran off on the side there, but not too bad. Alright, so jelly-like. I suppose it's because of the gelatin, the clear gelatin that we used. Tastes pretty good too. Alrighty, so before we cut into this, we're going to put this back in the freezer just so it can solidify a little bit better. But before that's done, we're going to put that on top. I just want to start in the middle and kind of work myself out. It'll be easier to kind of coat the whole thing in the blueberry jam, icing, whatever it's called. By the way, it is the following day, and it's another goddamn hot day in California. In Southern California, I should say. Look at that. So beautiful. Okay. So once that's done, you're gonna basically guide the blueberry icing around just to get it coated on all the surface, all the cheesecake surface here. Once it's done like that, you see. Once this is done, I'll cover it up. See, I can even do this with one hand. I'm so badass sometimes.
Man, I'm so badass. I can do anything. I can even touch the stars.
Anywho, lovely work so far. So basically, you're just gonna want to do that. See how it's looking so far? Now, I know this doesn't look like a professional cake, you know, but it's just gonna get better. Like I keep saying, my skill is gonna get better as it goes, and I like to think I'm pretty good. Not to brag. Not to toot my own horn either, but toot motherfucking toot. Alrighty, almost done. So we're gonna put this back in the freezer. Actually, yeah, we're gonna put this back in the freezer. It was in the fridge, but now we're gonna put it in the freezer so it can solidify a little bit faster, and so I can cut a piece out and enjoy it and show you guys how badass it is. Well, I'm sorry, I've been fucking photographing this way off. My bad. So this is as good as it's gonna get. So we're gonna put this back in the freezer, and we'll check back like about 20-30 minutes. After everything is said and done, the jelly has solidified, no longer jiggly, but still you're able to cut through. And it's time for a taste test. So let me go ahead and cut one good piece out for me. Oh yeah. One can only hope that this came out real good. Moment of truth, people. Let me go ahead and cut this out and bring it onto this plate and show you how that looks. Alrighty, after everything's said and done and the jelly's all solidified there beautifully, we're gonna do a taste test. I'm gonna bring out this good piece that I cut out for me. Ooh-wee. Please don't fall apart. It'll be bad for business. Oh, lovely. Sorry for the creepy sound I just gave you guys. Look how that looks.
It's so beautiful.
Alright, let me take a picture of this and then I'll go ahead and do a taste test for you guys. Alrighty, time to check this out. Let me actually put this away, but first is first, damn it. Taste test. It's kind of jelly, jigglish. You're gonna want to put this in the freezer if you want to get it a little bit more less gloopy. Not bad for my first time. It tastes amazing. I liked it. This is a good fucking idea. Alright, so basically that's it. I'm gonna continue eating this awesome cheesecake that I made for myself. Took me a 2-day thing, overnight thing. But yeah, that's it for this episode, POV episode of Rick's Kitchen. Until next time, cook what you want and be happy. See you next time. This is really good. How